Hi, welcome to Conversations with Rob. Nice to have you here on this crispy, chilly morning here in the UK. I always feel like when I've got this snood on, I feel like one of those old English Tudors, like Tudor King or something. But anywho, today I want to have a chat with you about your gut feelings and why you should listen to them. And to illustrate this point, I want to tell you a very quick, short story. There's a mountaineer and he's climbing this huge mountain and he's just near the top, and suddenly his rope snaps and he loses his grip and he loses his footing and he starts plummeting down the side of the mountain to his almost certain death. And then suddenly the ropes jam and he's suspended there, saved from that untimely death. And it's pitch black and all he can see is that's there, suspended in mid-air in the freezing cold, and he looks up and he can just see the stars in the dark night. And so he prays and he says, please God, save me, I don't want to die on this mountain. And he doesn't get a reply, and then so he asks again, pleading and pleading for God to help him, that he doesn't want to die on the side of the mountain. And then after the third time he gets a reply, and God says, take out your knife and cut the rope. So the mountaineer takes out his knife and he goes to cut the rope, but he can't do it, he's so scared. And he says, God, please help me, I just can't cut the rope. And the answer comes back from God, cut the rope. And the mountaineer can't cut the rope, he's too fearful to do it. And so the next morning, the mountain rescue team, they found a mountaineer frozen to death, knife in hand, 3 feet from the floor. So you see, sometimes the answers that we get to the questions that we ask are not always what we want to hear. But our gut feeling, or if you pray, then God, or the universe or life or your unconscious mind, whatever it is you want to use, your gut feelings know what is right for you and they know what is best for you. And you have to learn to trust them. I trust mine through spending time in the silence and meditation and in the quiet. Just me and my thoughts. I'm not sat in a lotus position shouting Om, so it's okay if you want to do that. I'm just telling you I don't do that. But I just sit alone quietly with my thoughts. And my gut feelings are nearly always correct, especially with people, but also with life as well. And I remember a time many years ago when myself and 2 other guys had just been recruited to save this company out in Malaysia and make it work. And we did. We were very successful. We did over 70 million in the first year. So to cut a long story short, we met the directors. They said, we've got some great news for you, come, we'll meet you at the bar after work. So we're all in the bar and the directors are there and the owner of the company, and they're obviously very pleased with us and the work we've been doing. And they said, hey, listen guys, we're going to be listing the company, thanks to you lot. And so we wanted to share with you this inside information about, you can buy the shares for $1 and they're going to go up to $17-18, so we can all sell them at 16. We're going to make a fortune. So we're all excited. I was excited. Wow, we're going to make a lot of money. And anyway, that night I was in my little retreat, my little drawing room that I had at the time, and just sat down, doing my usual, my meditating, pondering and chatting with my unconscious mind. And then the next day I don't know what I was doing, but I was doing something, and like toast out of a toaster, my gut feeling said to me, don't invest. So because I always listened and it was so strong, I didn't invest the money. So the next day we all met up with the directors again to discuss about how much we were going to invest. Some of my friends said, you know, £50,000, some said £10,000, 20, 30. I said, nothing, I'm not investing. And the peer pressure I had was absolutely unbelievable. Why aren't you going to invest? Now, of course, obviously I couldn't explain to them, oh, I had a gut feeling, you know. But that's what happened. I had a gut feeling and I was adamant about it. It was so strong that I didn't invest. So anyway, they all invested and the shares went up to $5 and my friends were rubbing my nose in it. You know, you've missed out. Go and buy them now while you can. You'll still make some money. Then they went up to $7 and $9 and $11 and $12, $14, you know, just as the company had said. And they went up to $16, and of course my friends were like, wow, Rob, you know, you've missed out. They were rubbing their hands in glee, blah, blah, blah. They said, we're all going to sell at $18, you know, but they might go up more than that. Next day, 10 cents. Don't ask me why that happened, but it happened and they all lost their money. So my gut feeling was right. It had warned me not to invest my money there. Now you may say, well, why didn't you, you know, your gut feeling just tell you to sell at 7? Well, that wouldn't have happened. You know, the initial gut feeling is the one that counts, right? Plus as well, I'm not an investor like that. I don't play the stock markets. And also I would have got wrapped up and caught up in their, you know, enthusiasm and anticipation for all this money that they were going to make. So, you know, the answers that you get from your unconscious mind and from your guts, your gut feeling, which is where your second brain is, by the way, now. You know, there's more neural pathways going down into the gut than anywhere else in the body. So, you know, if you learn to tap into it, it'll always be right. So, but sometimes the answers are illogical. Sometimes the answers are not what you want to hear. Sometimes your gut feeling might tell you to settle that outstanding bill you've got rather than buy that nice new shiny gadget that you want or might need. But it'll always be right, you know. So maybe by paying off that bill, it frees your unconscious mind to bring in money. It's not at the back of your mind holding you back all the time. So you've got to trust the answers, even when they don't sound illogical, even when they don't sound logical, or if it's not what you want to hear. Spend time in the quiet, my friend. It will always be right for you, you know. Follow that feeling. Learn to listen. Learn to listen when it's your gut feeling and not wishful thinking. It will pay you dividends. So I hope that helps you. Listen to your gut feeling. Spend more time in the peace and quiet. Your mind is craving for that. As always, if you like this video, do please subscribe. Thank you to all 18 of you so far who are listening, that have subscribed. You're my heroes. All right, so have a super day, super week ahead and a super year. If you like the video, please like or drop a comment in. I am starting up my book reviews this month. I've already got one on there. If you go down, you'll see that. It's a great book as well, by the way. So I'll be doing more videos this year. So I hope you'll join me. Thanks ever so much, and bye for now.